What's going on, guys? It's your boy CJ. I'm just doing this vlog. Guys might be able to tell by the title or whatever. I really didn't think about doing this vlog until Jeffrey Gamer had messaged me this morning and asked me if I was enjoying my week off. Because I had told him that I do have a birthday coming up next Friday. I will be 23. I'll be 48 years young, guys. I do have a birthday coming up next Friday on November 7th. And Jeffrey asked me if I was enjoying my week off and called me a birthday boy, which I thought was pretty funny. So I am enjoying my week off. I've been able to take this time to just sit back and relax and mainly catch up on some much needed sleep because, during the week, Monday through Friday, even on the weekends sometimes, I'm only averaging about 2.5 to 3 hours of sleep at night. A lot of times I won't go to bed until, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'll turn around and have to get right back up at 5:30 to, get my kids off to school and either go to dialysis or come in here and work. And the reason I'm not getting to bed until late is because I'm in here working till late hours. On days I don't go to dialysis, like, for example, Tuesday and Thursdays, I come in here, I start my live stream at 8. Once I'm done with my live stream, I might go take me like an hour and a half, 2-hour nap, and I come right back in here and start working again. And then I'll work from then until, late at night. Like I said, up till, 1:30, 2 o'clock sometimes. And then on days I have dialysis, I go to dialysis, I come straight home, and I come straight in here and start working. Some days when I'm here, when I don't have dialysis, I don't even take a nap after my stream. I'll just go right back to doing video content. But as you guys know, lately we've had a lot of Subnautica content on the channel. And the reason I'm sharing that with everyone is because this channel was revolved. It was made around how-to videos. And yes, it was made around LSP, GTA 5 and LSPDFR is how this channel really got its start. But if you guys go back and look at like my top 10, top 20, even top 30 videos, it's all different genres of gaming. And I've never ever liked sticking to one game. I never really could do that. And, I will always play LSPDFR. I will always show you how to mod GTA 5 and LSPDFR. If there's ever a new mod out there that I'm aware of or anything new I can show you in modding, I will do it. But here's the thing. I have done LSPDFR tutorials so many times and the same ones a lot of times. And the thing is, you can only do those tutorials so many times until you have to say, you know what? When people ask about this mod and this mod, or can you do a tutorial on this mod or a video on this mod, I'm just going to send them to the videos that I've already done, 4 or 5 times in a row. You guys know I have a playlist called Police Academy Playlist where you can go in there and learn how to install your LSPDFR, your base mods, all of your plugins, all the way up to your OpenIV modifications, right down to your graphic mods. It's a whole playlist. And my point is, I guess, I've done LSPDFR tutorials so many times that I just don't know what else to do with LSPDFR at this point. If there's new mods, throw them my way. I'll be glad to do a tutorial on new mods. But as far as like older mods, I don't know that I'll do tutorials on them anymore. I might one day. I might decide to do maybe like Police Academy Playlist Part 2 and do all the same mods again. LSPDFR is really like what got this channel started and what got it growing. I remember when I first decided to start doing LSPDFR tutorials, I was at 100 subscribers on the channel. And I remember from the very first time I dropped that very first tutorial, which was how to install LSPDFR, and then Simple Trainer, and ScriptHook V, and Rage Plugin Hook. That was my very first tutorial. And from that moment on, the channel just took off. It just started growing so fast. And here we are, we're almost at 42K, and I'm very pleased with the way the channel's turned out. I'm very pleased with CJ Farms, as well as the Patreon. And I want to thank all my Patreons out there who have come over to the channel and showed so much tremendous love and support. I never thought the Patreon would do as good as it has, but it's done great. It's done really great, and I'm really happy with it. And it's thanks to all of you out there. It's nothing I've done. I put the videos up. You guys go watch them. You either pay for a specific tier or you pay for a video to watch it. But it's all thanks to you guys. And that goes the same for all the viewers and subscribers out there to CJ Farms and Criminal Justice. I just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for all that you've done. And back to what I was saying, I am enjoying my week off. I've taken some time to mainly rest, to gain some fresh new ideas, and just to spend some time with my family and just hang out and be free from, making content. It's good to do that. I realized, I was telling Jeffrey Gamer about it, I realized that the wife and I have lived here in this house for the last year and a half, and I have not had a solid week off in that whole time. So for the last year and a half, I've been doing nothing but grinding every day, and I've not had a week off since we've been here in a year and a half. So this is the first week I'm taking off in a year and a half, and it was crazy when I thought about it, because I was like, man, normally I take a week off here and there just to regain myself and to get some newer ideas for content and that sort of thing. And it does do you some good to take some time off. It does me good. For me personally, when I take time off, as I'm taking this week off now, I've got new videos I'm already going to bring up for Criminal Justice. I've got some content coming for the Patreon, and I've got content coming very soon for CJ Farms. I'm still looking at some maps, but I think I'm pretty decided on between 1 and 2 maps. I'm kind of trying to balance the two and see which one I really want to go with. But you guys know it'll probably be a map where we're cutting down trees and creating our own farm. I love doing that. And that's all, again, as I said in my CJ Farms vlog, I think last week, that's all thanks to Jeffrey Gamer. When FS19 was huge, Jeffrey did that. He was the first person I saw to go in, and he did nothing but cut down trees and put in his own buildings, his own trucks, his own tractors, his own farm. And I thought it was pretty amazing. So I thought, you know what, I'll give it a shot. And I did. And now, because of that, I'm completely addicted to just going in and cutting down trees and building my own ranch, my own farm. It's awesome. I love doing it. And it's a big part of why I do CJ Farms. But with that said, guys, I am enjoying my week off. It's been nice, but I do miss you guys. I can't wait till Sunday comes back around so I can get here and start right back on the grind. I've got some brand new Subnautica tutorials coming your way, guys. Some new Subnautica Below Zero tutorials. Let me make that clear. Some new Subnautica, the first Subnautica modding tutorials, as well as Below Zero modding tutorials. So be on the lookout for that. And we'll be getting content on CJ Farms very soon. As soon as I decide what map I want to go with. I'm stuck between two, like I said. They're both forestry maps. They're both beautiful. They're both newer maps that just came out recently from FS25 Mods. So anyway, and there'll be more content for the Patreon, of course. Right now on the Patreon, we are playing the first Subnautica for the $25 tier, which that's the reason that is because it has less ads. We're playing on an FS25 map for the $50 tier. That one's got even more less ads. And then for all tiers, we've played the entire Halo Master Chief Collection from Halo Combat Evolved to Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo 4, Halo 5 Guardians we just finished, and now we're playing Halo Infinite. I've also done some In the Day of Life CJ vlogs over there. We played Gears of War 4, Gears of War 5. So, I mean, all tiers are getting tons and tons of content over there. And if any of the Patreons or subscribers out there who want to become a Patreon, I will link it down below where you guys can go subscribe, and it'll take you right to the memberships tab so you can check out the different memberships. I will make sure I link that specific page in the pinned comments. Down there, I will also link your must-have vehicles and your must-have tools for Subnautica Below Zero, which have all of my links to those specific videos that shows you how to craft them, how to build them, and how to find the fragments. It'll all be there. I also thought about doing a complete walkthrough of the game, just playing the game with zero commentary and just playing the game through and showing you guys how it's played. I thought about doing that. Other than that, guys, I think that's pretty much it. I just want to tell you guys thank you again for all the continued love and support you show here to this channel, to CJ Farms, my fellow farmers, and to my Patreons. I really appreciate you guys. Again, it's been great having the week off. We're now, this is Thursday night that I'm making this vlog. Again, I can't wait until Sunday comes back around so I can get back on the grind and start playing. And I thought about playing the Tomb Raider games again for live YouTube. I thought about squeezing in an extra night of live streaming because right now we're doing live streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I stream from like 8 o'clock in the morning until like noonish. Sometimes we're going later than that. I think the longest stream that we've done so far on Subnautica Below Zero, which is what we've been streaming, I think the longest stream so far has been 7 hours and 9 minutes long or something like that, and 32 seconds, somewhere in that vicinity. But we usually stream from 8 to 12 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But I'm thinking about squeezing in an extra night or maybe an extra couple of nights where we can play some different games. Like maybe we'll play Rise of the Tomb Raider again along with Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I know a lot of you that are new to the channel have not seen me play those games. I do have the games on the channel live, but I thought about playing them again, but this time playing modded. Because they do have some killer mods for this game. You know, for Shadow of the Tomb Raider as well as Rise of the Tomb Raider. And if I can find the older Tomb Raiders and play those for you guys on my PC, I would love to do that and play all of them for you right up to Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Speaking of that, they should have a new Tomb Raider game coming out soon. Shadow of the Tomb Raider's been out for quite a few years now, so they should be having a new Tomb Raider game coming up soon. They also have Subnautica 2 coming out in 2026. Very excited about that. It's going to be new creatures, new tools, new vehicles, all kinds of new stuff. If you guys haven't checked out the trailer for that, go check it out on Steam. With that said, everyone, more Subnautica tutorials coming up this week. I'm going to try to squeeze in some modding tutorials for Subnautica and Subnautica Below Zero as well. And we have more Subnautica Below Zero tutorials coming up is what I meant to say. I got to make sure I say Below Zero so you guys don't get confused. With that said, everyone, have an amazing day. God bless you all. And I just truly thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything you guys have done for this channel. It's just been amazing. Sometimes I go back and watch some of the older streams. And I think about all the memories that we've made here. And all the people who have come, the people who have gone and then come back, and the people who have gone forever. And then the new people we have here. It's pretty amazing to see how the community has grown so big. I've watched this community grow, I've watched it decrease, and I've watched it grow again. And that's the one thing is that we never stop doing over here. We never stop communicating with you. Because you folks out there, you are the people who make this possible for us. Without you all, we couldn't do this. We would have no reason to do this. The only reason I do the videos I do is because, for one, I love teaching people how to do things on PC gaming. I love to entertain, and I love to make people laugh. That's three of the main things I love doing. That's the three main reasons why I do what I do on this channel or on my channels and my Patreon. But I love you guys so much. Thank you again for all your love and support. I can never say that enough. Thank you for everything you guys do. I've got my Jesus hair going on, as Jeffrey calls it. This is my Jesus hair. I guess it looks like Jesus. That's what Jeffrey says. He says my Jesus hair. So with that said, everyone, I love y'all so much. Thank you again for everything you do. We're going to have some more live streams coming on the channel this week. Some more content from Subnautica Below Zero tutorials. And some more modding tutorials for Subnautica and Subnautica Below Zero. With that said, everyone, stay safe out there in the crazy world that we live in. Hug someone today that you love and tell them how much you love them. We're never promised tomorrow. We're never promised the next 30 seconds of our life. If there's someone that you have a grudge with, make sure that you call them and apologize. Even if it's not you that should be apologizing, and even if you don't think they deserve that apology, just do it. Because you don't want that. If there's a grudge between you and a loved one or you and a friend or whoever it may be, and something happens to you or that person, you don't want to carry that burden on your shoulders for the rest of your life. That's a heavy, heavy burden to carry, to know that you never had the chance to say, I'm sorry and I love you. So make sure you do that, guys. Make sure you do that. Strive to be Christ-like, ladies and gentlemen. Strive to be Christ-like. Walk in God's light every day. Read the Word. Study and pray and fast, whatever it is that you do to get closer to God. Fasting is a good way to get closer to God. It's a really good way. Prayer Just have a relationship with Jesus and the Father. Jesus said, no one comes to the Father except through me. So if you got a relationship with Jesus, you've automatically got a relationship with God the Father. And it's an amazing journey to take. With that being said, everyone, God bless you all. Love each other just as Christ has loved us. And forgive each other and love one another and just get along. We live in a crazy society. I know I'm on a rant now and I was going to end the video, but we live in such a crazy society where there's so much crime, there's so much hatred, there's just so much evil stuff going on in the world. And I know that God is watching over us and he's protecting us. God protects his people. I firmly believe in that. But guys, if there's one thing that we can do to make this world a better place, better than what it is, to be honest about it, is just love one another. Love each other, be kind, and show sympathy to the ones, to everyone. Show sympathy to everyone. Show sympathy, show love, show forgiveness. And most of all, guys, share the gospel. The gospel is meant to be shared. It's meant to be shared with the entire world. Even Jesus said, he told his disciples, go share it with the Gentiles. We're the Gentiles. People who are not Jewish are the Gentiles. Jesus told his disciples, even share it with the Gentiles. They need to hear this message. So share the word, guys. If you're into your word, if you're not, get into your word. It's very important. I'm only telling you this because I love you and I care about your salvation and your eternity. Our eternity is one of the biggest decisions of our life. And it depends on where we go and what we do on this earth. Now, works alone won't get you into heaven. Remember that. Works alone will not get you into heaven. But the Bible says that works without faith is dead, right? So we have to walk the walk and we have to talk the talk. We have to read, obey. First of all, obey that word and read the word. Did I say read? Obey. Yeah, read, obey, and share the gospel. Bible says we're all called to preach the gospel. I don't care how that means you do it, whether you get on a platform and do it, whether you talk to people on the phone and share it, or you share it on social media, or kind of like I do. I get on YouTube and talk about it right here. And I need to talk more about the Word of God. I know there's been a lot of you out there that's been asking me, when are we going to have a Bible study again, CJ? I promise it's coming up soon. I'm just trying to fit it into my schedule. I really am. But I promise we're going to have Bible study. We need to get back into the end times. The end times message. We left off there. I will also link the End Time Prophecy playlist below. If you guys want to check that out, there's a lot of good information there. A lot of things that you all need to know. If you don't know about the end times, you need to know about it. You need to know about the end times. It's very important. It's very important. I won't say any more because the end times is very important. I think a majority of you know what the end times is all about. But if you want the inside information where I've done a lot of studying and I've done a lot of praying and God's given me the knowledge to tell you about it, I will link that playlist below and you guys can go watch it and find out about how everything is going to take place. Now, I'm not done with that playlist. I've still got my notes in my phone. There's a lot of stuff to still go over. But we're going to 18 minutes, guys. I'm going to end this video. I'm just telling you, strive to be Christ-like. Try every day to be like Christ as much as you possibly can. Try to be sin-free. I know that's hard. We can't be sin-free, but we can try. And I truly believe that that's what God expects us to do, is when we give our heart to him, he expects us to try. If any of you out there ever want to decide to give your life to Christ and turn your life over to him, please do not hesitate to either leave a comment in my video here or reach out to me on Discord. My DMs are open. I will pray with you. If you want to give your life to Christ, I will pray with you. Okay, whether it's through a text, I'll tell you the sinner's prayer through text or whatever, but I will pray with you. I will. As an ordained evangelist, it is my sole responsibility to make sure that y'all's salvation is intact and that you're on the right path, okay? With that said, everyone, God bless you all. I love you. Jesus loves you. And let's make this world a better place. Like I said, just being kind and forgiving each other. And maybe even for those that you don't think deserve forgiveness, give them that forgiveness. Remember, forgiveness is not for the other person. It's for you. Guys, I love y'all so much. Have an amazing day. God bless you all. Put him first. And I will see you all in the next video.